podcast SEO comes in two very exciting flavors. SEO to help people find your podcast, and using your podcast to help your main business SEO. One of them is more useful for most business owners. I'll give you a second to guess which one it is. So most of the time when you look up or you research or you start getting into podcast SEO, what you're going to find is information about how to make your podcast more discoverable. And that's a good thing to do. It's a best practice to make sure that, your podcast name is compelling, your episode titles are interesting, your descriptions have appropriate keywords and audience information in them. This is all important and good stuff to do. But what it's going to do is help more people find your podcast. And that can be really, really valuable. If you are trying to grow an audience, if one of your key metrics for success is the rate at which your downloads increase month over month, and what those people who are downloading or who are subscribers are doing once they have become a part of your community, in those cases, focusing on podcast SEO and spending time doing like digital PR and promotions for your podcast can be very, very important. But for a lot more business owners, the podcast is more useful as a tool to execute an SEO strategy than it should be as the kind of target for your SEO efforts. So for the vast majority of business owners that we work with, the podcast is a line item expense for a while before it becomes profitable. It's a tool that you use to get other kinds of value for your business rather than being something that is valuable in and of itself. And with that in mind, one of the ways that you can use your podcast really effectively and to get a lot of value is to create the content that you need to be putting out into the world to help the world understand that you can do what you say you're going to do and that you're an authority in your topic area. So using your podcast for SEO creation or SEO execution is all about understanding what people, real humans, not just the robots, are asking and talking and wondering about. What are the problems that people have? What do they search for? What help are they trying to provide? And you can use your podcast to create that kind of content and make it available to them on the different places on the internet where they are looking. And of course, as you're doing that, there's no harm in making it easily readable to the robots. But that should be secondary to the actual humans that you want to connect with, because as of yet, AI is not purchasing high-end services, but people definitely still are. If you like this, make sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. And if you'd like to check out the whole archive, you can find it at onestonecreative.net/Q&A. That's ONE, stonecreative.net/QANDA.